But by the same means, can you be grateful for things that you haven't had yet, but you believe enough that you can have? Now, we only accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts that are equal to our emotional state. We'll never accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts that are not equal to our emotional state. So if you're feeling really unhappy and you're feeling really negatively and you're thinking positively, the thought of thinking positively never makes it past the brainstem to get to the body because the body is feeling miserable. A positive thought never changes the biology. Okay, so people accept, believe, and surrender information equals their emotional state. You watch something on a program and you get fear. The information that comes in after that fear, you're going to accept. You get a diagnosis. The doctor says you got this amount of time to live and you're in that state. That information is going to go right into your subconscious mind because that information is equal to the emotional state that you're in. Make sense? So you can't think positively as I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm free, I'm unlimited, and your body's going, no, you're not, dude. You're miserable. So the thought never makes it to the body. Okay. So that means then we would have to change the emotional state of the body. And we're doing research on this, really fascinating research on this now. So the person then wants to accept, believe, and surrender to thoughts of their future, and they want to reprogram their subconscious mind to a new future. If they're feeling gratitude, and gratitude is the ultimate state of receiving, they will actually accept, believe, and surrender to the thoughts that they're thinking equal to that emotional state. And that's exactly what programs the autonomic nervous system to begin to make a pharmacy of chemicals that causes the body to move into restoration, growth, and repair, and a lot of immune function. So we took a group of people in a study, and we measured their cortisol levels. And we measured an immunoglobulin called IgA, immunoglobulin A. It's your body's natural defense. It's the body's flu shot. In fact, it works better than any flu shot. And so as cortisol levels go up, IgA levels go down, because if you're in an emergency, your immune system's compromised. If all your energy is going to the outer world, and you have no energy in your inner world, you're going to be unhealthy, and the internal protection system kind of closes down. Okay, so 4 days of changing their emotions from resentment and judgment and frustration and impatience to gratitude and appreciation. 4 days. And we measured their hearts, because when you're frustrated and you're impatient and you're judgmental, your heart beats very differently than when you're grateful. Well, when you're grateful, your heart starts to beat in a more rhythmic way. And there's a couple pathways where oxytocin signals nitric oxide, and nitric oxide signals another chemical that causes the arteries in your heart literally to swell, to open up. And so when you actually feel gratitude, there's a physiological component that takes place where your heart feels full. And when energy or blood makes it to the heart and energy makes it to the heart, it's a different consciousness, right? It's a different level of awareness than when you're feeling resentful or you're feeling impatient. So feel the emotion of gratitude and open your heart, keep activating that center. We discovered that when a person feels that emotion and they do it for 4 days, their IgA levels went up 50% just in 4 days. So there's a robust immune response that takes place by just changing from those limited emotions to more elevated emotions. So